As most of you have heard by now, this past Friday, former President Barack Hussein Obama got a lot of left-wing media attention for doing what former presidents tend to never do to the current president in office: attack them publicly. But since the current president is Donald Trump, it seems all bets are off. Now what the media at large refuse to report is that aside from the fact that the former president attacked the current president, there were only a total of 750 people in attendance at the Orange County, California event, which was housed in a theater that can hold up to 7,500 people. Here is what the left-wing publication Think Progress had to say about this. About 750 people attended the event at Anaheim Convention Center, where Obama delivered a short speech centered on unity and the politics of hope, and, after a story about getting kicked out of Disneyland when he was caught smoking in the Magic Kingdom after a concert as a teenager, Obama issued an impassioned critique of Trump and the state of American democracy and encouraged the crowd to back the candidates he came to support. "We are bound by the notion that this is a government of, and by, and for the people. This is a government for everybody. It's not for sale. That's what we believe in," he said. He added later, "The biggest threat to our democracy, I said yesterday, it's not one individual, it's not one big super PAC billionaire, it's apathy, it's indifference. It's us not doing what we're supposed to do." The former president praised the candidates he came to Orange County to stump for: Gil Cisneros, who is running in the 39th district; Katie Porter, a candidate in the 45th; Harley Rouda in the 48th; Mike Levin in the 49th; Josh Harder in the 10th; T.J. Cox in the 21st; and Katie Hill in the 25th. "What they understood is the stakes are high in this election," Obama said of the group. "The fact is that if we don't step up, things can get worse. When there is a vacuum in our democracy, when we are not participating, other voices fill the void. The good news is, in 2 months, we have a chance to restore some sanity in our politics." Ahead of Obama's remarks, 2 Republicans took the podium, Catherine Amukta, and Durade Antoni, to say they are supporting Democrats in the midterms. "There is no shame in being a Republican, but there is shame in letting this political climate continue," Amukta said. A few minutes later, Antoni, a veteran who said he was a registered Republican when he voted for Obama, spoke about his support for Rouda, who's running against longtime conservative lawmaker Dana Rohrabacher (RCA). In these historically Republican-leaning districts, some Democrats hope they can convince Republicans to abandon their party this fall. In his speech Saturday, Obama said he wants to win over independent voters and even some Republicans, especially those who don't recognize their own party anymore. But as the old cliché goes, it all comes down to turnout, and attendees Saturday said victory in November hinges on turning out voters who have been less active in past elections, and the hope that Obama can help bring people to the polls. "We have to get the vote out." Huge. Kali Walcott, who lives in the 25th district, where Katie Hill is running, told Think Progress as she waited to go inside the convention center. "The midterms are so important, and it's important to fire up and take every action possible to support the candidates running." Another woman, Nadine Breslow, stood outside the convention center with a "Take Back Orange County" sign as 3 anti-abortion protesters stood behind her with a megaphone proclaiming that Obama is a jackass. "I am not happy with the way that our country is, and when President Obama was our president, I felt safe. I felt comfortable. I think Donald Trump is a fascist. I think if he had his way he would be like Saddam Hussein," Breslow, who lives in the 49th district, said. "I think that he is a psychopath. I think that he was involved, with the Russians in voting. That's a sacred thing in our country. That is a traitor. That's a Benedict Arnold.